Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Factorio Break the Game. My name's Root Negative and let's get cracking. Today we're going to have a look at and see if we can get this cracking facility online. Now the first thing that we're going to need to do is just get our solid fuel, route it appropriately. Do that. Now I was thinking about I've been thinking about lots of things and my head is starting to hurt. So that's that. Now, this entire build is going to hinge upon that right there, okay, is the solid fuel outlet. So what do we do? What do we do? Well, we could do this. We could build this and bolt it onto the bottom of the refinery on both sides, but I'm not 100% convinced about that. Like, it would give us a pretty big advantage with regards to positioning, so, you know, this is pretty close to the refineries. Or the other option is to bring it down here a little bit and do something like this, okay? So, have it run here out kind of thing, or even start, you know, here and run across. No, that's not out of the question. The reason, now here's another point 4. We have it doing, if we do it like this, right, we can potentially, do it like this. We can potentially run straight into the plastic. You know, if we do plastic about here-ish, that would be kind of cool. I think that, you know, in all honesty, I have probably too much space, and that things are going to be really spread out. Not the worst thing in the world, but not the prettiest either. It's nice when you can fit, you know, large parts of the factory on the screen at one particular time. So what are we going to do? I like the idea of running it vertically so that we can head it straight into plastics. I think that's a good idea. Let's just tear out a bit of stuff here. Boom. Thanks, autosave. Okay. Substations are on the way. I really feel it just doesn't look like enough. It can't be enough. Can't be. Need more. We must go deeper. We must go bigger. Let's stamp down another 2. That'll mean 20. 1, 2. What are we missing? 1 beacon. You're kidding. We can't be missing 1 beacon. Apparently we are. That is hilarious. So I nearly had enough. Is the long and the short of that one. Them as well. So that is kind of our cracking down to petroleum, which means that now we can potentially have a look at. This is going to need some jiggling. We can potentially have a look at the plastics coming off to the left. Now, the other thing that I want to look at. Well, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Hold the phone. Yeah, this is what I like, right? So I'm thinking, okay, on this hand side, okay, run the solid fuel manufacturing so that down here you can do the rocket fuel. Okay. So you can see right now I bolted the light oil cracking onto the bottom of the refinery. So bolt the rocket fuel, sorry, the solid fuel here, and then run the belts this way. That does rocket fuel, and then we just need to route the rocket fuel up and into the rocket silo, which will be up the top here somewhere. Not ideal, not by any stretch of the imagination, but that's the best way I can see of fitting it in. What do I need? Nothing at the moment. Okay. But what I would like to do, I think, is run some sort of storage facility in the middle that stores light oil and then batches it. Can store light oil. So that's all hooked in. Okay, that's all my light oil. And I think I might do heavy oil just off to one side because it doesn't really need that much, and it just needs to bolt, like just push back into the light oil when it's done. So this is that here. I have a blueprint, I do. Okay. Oh, come on. You're killing me. Okay, now I think what I need to do is go for a quick run back to the base and pick up some more stuff so I can get this lined up perfectly, and then put the what's its face in here. the batching facility. I already have an idea. I'm thinking it'll look something like. Oh, hold on, I could measure this. Yeah, something like that. That'll work nice. And then they all hook together. We'll have pumps pushing one way or the other. No, we can't have pumps. No pumps. I'll have to think about that one a little bit more. What do we want? We're going to want something to make solid fuel. Now I think the solid fuel will actually need to be bigger than that. Takes 1 light oil. That takes 3, so this actually needs to be 3 times the size of what I've got. You know, assuming that what I've got is the right size, I'd need something 3 times the size. So that's what I've got. I need something 3 times the size of that. What I could do is I should just stamp that down 3 times, blueprint it, and then that'll become my my count. Okay, we'll do that. There for thinking, down there for dancing. Oh boy, we burnt through some stuff too. Another 50 pumps on board. Handy. It looks like we've actually buffered on copper, which is excellent news. That new outpost seems to really be doing the job. Copper 4, what a champ. Right, yep. Let's head over here. So stamp this down 3 times. Okay, we've got 1, 2, 3. Late. Copy. Now then. Wow, 46 beacons. That's a lot of beacons. Okay, we'll grab them. Got our pumps on board. So, if I want 46, I actually want 100 then. Call it 100. For the lols. And what else do we need? Oop, wrong thing. 15, so we'll call that 30 of them. 30. Everything else we should have enough of. 150 underground pipe. Wow, that's a lot. And we just have enough now. So that's good news. Okay. Get that down. We don't need that anymore. Oh, bring me all the things. Nom, 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 nom. Dear me, I'm like the Cookie Monster, but different. Eating all of the chemical plants. Alright, let's head back. Now, well, the next step will be to build the rocket fuel assembly system, which will be good. I reckon rocket fuel. Yes, rocket fuel is an intermediate item, which means that we'll need to have a design that includes modules again. You might sense a recurring theme here. That looks like it belonged to someone. Guessing it was Zev. It's the old 3 to 2 junctions and these. I could use them. Oil train heading north. We're gonna have to expand our oil outposts. The really nice thing about the oil outposts, whilst they're very small scale, they're infinite. So you set them up the once and you're done. You had to set them up, you know, as often as you did iron or copper, you'd go insane. You really would. Okay. I need to do the same thing on this side. Assume that this will work. Or if it will or not, but we'll give it a red hot crack. Real red hot go. Know what I mean? Oh, it works. No, need to come this way. The hot works. Okay. And underground. Why is this hanging around? 146 modules. They're expensive. Have sitting around in the middle of nowhere. That sucks. Oh, whoa. 2.4k in it. Damn it. Oop. I'm on 128 logistics spots. I have no use for them. Okay, so this is now created the room that we need. So 3 times the size of that. Oh. That's going to be big. Extremely big. Oh boy. Just need to get some power in first of all. Got wood. They're all off to somewhere. 3 times the size. Wow. Okay. So this one needs to go here, or it would if there was room. One. What do you mean? Oh, okay. I know what it means. Newsflash, I'm going to run out of room here. Not going to be able to quite fit 3 in. Okay, we'll run with that to begin with. Boom, go my pretties. Build it. Get it done. All these obviously will need to be changed over to solid fuel. Go and build this one. I need to copy it. I need to copy the instructions. Thank you. This needs some lights as well. Oh, oh, there are lights. Excellent. Power issues. Oh wow, actually, we shouldn't have power issues, but we do. It just seems like the accumulator's not quite punching out enough. Interesting, very interesting. Missing 22 lights. Okay. 25. There we go. Right. So that is that side. Now, obviously, I'll need to remove all these belts down this side. I didn't notice that. Glad I'm noticing it now. Here's a biscuit. So there's a room for me to get this out, but do I want to is the question. And the reason I ask that question is, you know, how quickly will one belt fill up? Like, it's going to be full pretty much instantly, I think. So right now they're in groups of 5. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Alright, so what if we do this, okay? Something like that. Make a little bit of an assumption. Assume that 5 of them will do the job. We'll get one belt packed, both sides. Well, it can't. That's not enough assemblers. Interesting. Not assemblers, inserters. And because I know that because we need like 7 to saturate a belt. Come on. Would have thought there'd be enough belt up here. There is. Come on. Come on, little robots. Come and help your master. Need to build things. Now the bright side is that I'll have 3 belts of solid fuel. Is that even going to be enough? Ooh, I don't know. I'm assuming that it'll never be enough. This may have to get expanded. If we do have to expand it, we could potentially just run another block down the outside, double it up to 60. Go to 60 and 6 belts. That would, that may work. Maybe. Ooh, more good news. Don't need water over here. So this build became a lot simpler really, really fast. Okay. What if we grab a quick blueprint like that and just see where this this lines us up. It's off by 1. Why is it off by 1? And if it is off by 1, I'll have to move it. The blueprint go. The hell was I thinking? That's not in line. It's not even close to being in line. What the hell was I thinking? Bugger. Tank Central might have to be a little bit different then. We just expand this out. Yeah, that'll play. Okay. I think I know what I'm doing. I'm going to have to move this by one square down. So let me just measure this out. Oh no. Looks like it's off by 1 square too. Can't move that way. Okay, I'm gonna have to think about this a little bit more. I'll see you all in the next episode, which should be up shortly.